morning, everybody. It is me, Romula from Sacred Wheel of Reiki Healing, coming in on this beautiful Monday, November 10th. I know we missed a couple weeks, but I was traveling and I also had to take a mental health week. So this week's theme is based on mental health, about stress, about fear, and things like that, and kind of letting it go so that we can have a better perspective of our daily life. I didn't realize that I was in a very high stress moment. I didn't realize I wasn't listening to my body. I wasn't listening to my mind. And so I was like, you know what? I got to take a week off. After I had already taken a week off, not necessarily from, a break, but just, I came back from multiple trips and I needed a break. And then after that, I was like, no, I need a break. And a lot of us need a break. We really do. A lot of us are on fight or flight mode. A lot of us are, some of us feel helpless. Some of us are so afraid of what's happening for tomorrow that we are no longer in the present and things like that. There's so much going on. There's so much that is challenging us as human beings, right? Where is our humanity, right? Some of us right now can't even afford food, can't even get food. You know what I mean? Like, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to know that we all can't come together. It's very sad that there are people who feel they are privileged to certain things that other people are not. It's a sad shame where food and water is becoming a privilege rather than a right, rather than, what's right, what's just. And a lot of times it can bring a lot of turmoil, it can bring a lot of confusion, it can bring a lot of worry. I'm not telling you guys not to worry. Like, I'm not saying that, but what I don't want is us to feed the fire. And we have to remember that we are all a community. Like, yeah, I may look different than you, okay, but we all bleed the same blood, right? We all want to live. We all want to exist. We all want our children to thrive. We want our grandchildren to be able to live on this earth, right? So I kind of want my videos to be the light at the end of the tunnel, to give us hope. To also remind ourselves that we have power within ourselves, right? To do what's right and what's just. And also that, yeah, we may look different, but we all bleed the same blood. So why not come together as a community? Why not tend to our mental health so that we can have a clearer perspective of what's going on? So that we can have clarity on how we should move next, where we can connect with our intuition to really, just problem solve, or just not feel helpless, right? I'm trying to say these things without getting emotional myself. I'm also trying to say these things so that I'm not bringing and onsetting more feelings that aren't positive. So after taking that week last week, I really wanted to send Reiki to all of you for your mental health, whether if it's because you're stressed, whether if it's because you're worried about the coming days, whether if you're concerned about family that has been affected by typhoons, hurricanes. There's a lot going on in the world, and we really need to uplift ourselves. We really do. We need to bring that positive vibration back. So, as a Reiki practitioner, as a Reiki master, I feel it is my duty, my calling to do this, to give space to you all to receive the universal life force energy guided by higher consciousness that would then allow you and helps promote relaxation, rejuvenation in yourself, to help you self-heal, whether that's physical, mental, or emotional. Okay? So per our usual thing, if you would like to receive Reiki today, please give permission for Reiki to flow. If you're not familiar with Reiki and you don't want to receive it today, you can go ahead, find another video on YouTube if you'd like. but you are more than welcome to watch the video and have your first Reiki experience. I also have 30-minute free consultations if anyone is curious at my website, www.rawcreations.com. That's RHAW creations.com. This is where Sacred Ruler Reiki Healing is hanging out until it becomes big enough to have its own platform. But it's underneath my art and essential oil business, Raw Creations. So in there, you will be able to find the 30-minute free consultation for you to pick my brain about what Reiki is or how Reiki may be able to help you in your daily life. So now that we've got that covered and we got our topic that I'm sending Reiki for our mental health, and when I'm sending this Reiki, whatever you need the mental health work for, I don't know if you're stressed. I don't know if you're in a grieving process. I don't know if you're, just feeling helpless. But when I am sending Reiki, you can ask Reiki to go where it needs to in order for you to feel the change, the positive change, okay? Probably said too many words, but I think you guys all understand the gist of what I'm trying to say. The amazing thing about Reiki is that it is not tied by time and space. So I'm able to send Reiki distance, and that's how I'm able to do this video. By sending Reiki to you all, I set the intention that any viewers who come across my video receive whatever healing that they may need at that time. So while we are here, let's give a focus to our breath. We're going to inhale slowly and exhale slowly, but while we are doing this, we are going to assess our body. And what I mean by that is if you inhale and you feel a little tightness in your shoulder, that's like, okay, I definitely need to work in this area. Or if you feel like, oh, I'm inhaling, but I'm not getting enough air, well, let's work on getting used to taking those deep breaths. So we're just going to attune ourselves to our body as we breathe. We're going to inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale. 1, 2, and 3. And exhale. 1, 2, and 3. What's amazing about our breath is that it can help us calm down. When you inhale, yes, your heart rate does go up a little bit, but if you take time to exhale nice and slow, you actually slow down your heart rate. So if you're ever in a stressful moment, tune yourself to your breath and notice how your breathing can lead you to calmness. Okay? Remember, we are going to focus on our breath. We're going to use our breath to keep us in this beautiful state. If any thoughts come and occur during this time, thank them for coming, but bring your attention back to your breath. Whether if you're inhaling or exhaling, notice how your body rises as you inhale. And as you exhale, how your body recedes back, your navel almost touching your spine, and then expanding out and exhaling. While we are doing this and we are focusing on our mental health, promoting the relaxation and rejuvenation, let's go ahead and also use our breath as a way to strengthen ourselves and to push anything that no longer serves you. And what I mean by that is as we inhale, pretend that you're inhaling all of the strength that you need. And then as you exhale, out of your mouth, you are pushing out any fears, any worries, any blockages that no longer serve you. Inhale, taking in all of your strength and power, and exhale, pushing out any fears or things that no longer serve you. And as we also do that, let's visualize that as we are inhaling, beautiful golden light is flowing through our lungs, our capillaries, our veins, our muscles, all the way to the tips of our toes, to the tips of our fingers, to the top of our head, being filled with Reiki. And as we exhale, all of those fears, all of those concerns are pushed out. We are inhaling our strength, our power, and the healing energy of Reiki. And we are pushing out all those things that no longer serve us. Let our breath carry us through these times. Let our breath strengthen us and push out things that no longer serve us. All of those doubts, those fears, those worries that hold you back from pushing forward, to being successful, to taking that jump of faith. Allow Reiki to flow. Allow our strength to be inhaled into our body, strengthening us, giving us armor against all the negativity that is facing us today. Allow the unconditional love fill you up, radiate through your pores, coming through you, being a light bringer in this world during these dark times. Receive your power and allow Reiki to flow. Allow it to flow. Allow it to surround your brain. Allow it to fill you up with golden elixir and pushing those things that no longer serve you. Inhale, taking in the light, taking in the strength, taking in the positivity, and exhale, pushing your fears away, pushing your concerns away, pushing them and recycling them back into the earth to become key, universal life force energy, Reiki. Allow the earth to recycle all those things that are now rotten and no longer serving you. They need to be cleansed and put back into the earth to be recycled into positive energy. Inhaling, taking in that life force energy guided by higher consciousness, flowing it through you, giving you power, and exhale. Push any darkness that no longer serves you out. Stay here in this moment. Allow this radiant golden light to cover you from head to toe. Feel every chakra in your body being filled and being brought back to balance, from your root to your sacral, to your solar plexus, to your heart, to your throat, to your brow, to your crown. Allow it to spill over from inward and out. Inward and out. Allow this energy to flow from your root to your crown and out, spilling onto the earth. Feel your connection with the universe. Notice that we are all connected. We all deserve happiness. We all deserve love. Allow Reiki to flow through you and let your breath carry you through this experience. Inhaling and exhaling. Yes. Allow you this moment of relaxation and rejuvenation. Allow Reiki to flow through you. Allow it to embrace you. Feel that beautiful warmth, that unconditional love. And allow all of your worries, sorrows, negative thoughts, just let them melt away down into the earth to be recycled. Allow Reiki to tend to your mental health. Allow Reiki to make your worries go away. Allow your breath to strengthen you, pushing out all of your fears. Stay here in this moment and thank yourself. Thank yourself for taking this time to tend to you. We are all a part of the tree of life. We are all connected. And we all deserve the same thing: love, care, food, water, shelter, and peace of mind. When you're ready, feel free to move your shoulders, roll your wrists and your feet, maybe take a little twirl of the head, get the body moving. And when you feel good, go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful Reiki session. I appreciate you all watching my videos, and honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing it. So I hope this helps out your week. I hope it gives you some clarity. I hope some of the worries, concerns, and things like that are washed away so that you can have clarity and a good perspective of how you want to move next, or how you want to feel, or what to do. But I really hope this helps, and please feel free to share with any friends or family that might actually benefit from this. Let's not gatekeep the good stuff. Let's go ahead and share the light and the positivity. So please share with your friends and family, even acquaintances. Just get it out there. I want to send Reiki to those in need. So sharing is where it's at. Oh, I totally forgot I had a mic, so I'm sorry if that sounded jumbled. But with all that being said, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay tuned till next time. Peace out, guys. I'll see you next Monday, and hopefully your week goes well. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear your feedback. And again, if you want to talk to me about what Reiki is, or you would like to try a Reiki session, head over to my website, www.rawcreations.com, RHAW Creations. That's where Sacred Oil of Reiki Healing is hanging out until it gets big enough to have its own platform. So go check it out, and stay safe, stay blessed, and till next time, peace out, y'all.